The next thing we need to take care of are the listing categories and the listing attributes. So let's do that right away. In the settings, go to listings and then to listing categories first. And here we'll add two categories. We'll give the hosts the ability to categorize the listings they create into either house or apartment. So let's do that and create the first category. So the name here is just for your organization. So we'll start with apartments. And then the page title is the title that will appear on the dedicated page for this category. So it's the public name. Here you can write a little description if you want. It's up to you. You could say something like, and you can also add a featured image if you want. Here you have some nice SEO customization options if you want. You can customize the URL for that category page and use a custom meta title and a custom meta description. Let's click save. And now go back to our listing categories and we'll add the second category, which is house. And same public title again. And you can also add a featured image if you want and customize the SEO, but we'll leave it like that for this tutorial. Click save. And now we have our two categories. So from now on, if a host creates a listing, they'll be able to list it under either apartment or house. All right, now let's go back to the global listing settings. And now we're going to take care of the listing attributes. Just as user attributes allow us to add more information to the user's profiles, the listing attributes will let the hosts add more info to their listings, so it's more useful for the travelers. So for instance, we could add an attribute that would be the amenities, which is very important. So let's title it the amenities, and we'll make it a checkbox, so they'll be able to choose among multiple type of amenities. So for instance, if there's a kitchen, or if there's Wi-Fi, if there's free parking on premises, if there's cable TV, if there's a smoke detector, and if, for instance, extra pillows and blankets are provided. Well, that's enough. You could add more amenities if you think of more. It's up to you there. And of course, we'll use it as a filter, since it'll be very handy for travelers to be able to select only the listings that have, for instance, cable TV or free parking if they have a car. And we'll display the unselected options, so it will be obvious and clear for the travelers whether they are the amenities they're looking for or not. And we'll leave the other parameters as they are here. And we finally link this attribute to both categories, and we'll click save. Now let's add another attribute. This time we'll ask for the number of bathrooms. So bathrooms, and we'll make it a number. You can also add a little help message to the hosts when they fill the form. For instance, how many bathrooms? And let's not make it required. I'll leave all the other options as they are, and again link it to the apartment and house, because it's relevant to both. Another attribute that we could add would be the number of beds this time. So beds, and again make it a number. Little help message. And again leave the options as they are. Link it to both categories, click save. And finally, we'll add one last attribute to let the host indicate the maximum number of guests allowed for that listing. And again, we'll choose a number. We'll leave all the other options as is, link to both categories, and we save. Here you have all your listing attributes. Of course, you can add as many listing attributes as you want. Feel free to add more listing attributes if you want to have more detailed listings.